Hey, good morning, everyone. Grace and peace. Welcome to Find the Intersection. My name is Paul Dezay, and today we're going to be talking about Psalm 30. But before we get into Psalm 30, I have a favor to ask you. Would you be willing to share with me a short 1 to 3 sentence testimony of how your intersection Bible study thing has gone over the past 4 months? We've been doing this 4 months every day with a video Monday to Friday, and I'd like to know how this is all working for you. So if you can give me a testimonial to say, hey, this has been fantastic for my walk with Jesus. I'm learning so much about the Bible. It's been transformative to me. Or if, it's just been okay to share with me. I'm trying to understand the impact effectiveness of how all of this is going. So if you could do me a favor, I would greatly appreciate, just message me with that information. I would love it. So we called this idea a lab, Find the Intersection Bible Study Lab for 2019, and we're 4 months in. So that's what I would love to know. How's it working for you? All right, Psalm 30. Psalm 30 in my Bible, it says it's a psalm, a song for the temple dedication of David. That's the context that we are talking about. Overall, it is a psalm of thanksgiving, of gratefulness for what God has done. Three things that jumped out to me is it seems like in verses 2 to 3 that the author of this psalm has experienced a physical healing. Says it in verse number 2 and 3, Lord, my God, I cried out for your help and you healed me. You brought me up from the grave. And then also it says, brought me back from life from those going down to the pit. There is some sort of healing going on in verses 2 to 3. And also in verse 1, a deliverance. So a healing from some sort of illness is going on. And personally, my journey connects with that. As as most of you know, I've been fighting a battle of cancer, and it's in remission. And, I feel like the author here is that he's brought me back from the pit. The second thing is there is a summons for others to worship the Lord. A summons, almost like a worship leader saying, hey, let's worship, let's sing. In verse number 4, it says, you who are faithful to the Lord, sing praises to him, give thanks to his holy name. And then there's a theme that I've connected, mainly because back, 20 years ago, there was, or shorter than that, 15 years ago, there was a song called Trading My Sorrows. Daryl Evans, I think, was the worship leader who did that song. Very popular when I was youth pastor. Our youth group would sing it. And some of the lyrics came from this psalm. It's, his anger lasts for only for a second, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay all night, but by morning joy. And you changed my mourning to dancing. You took off my funeral clothes and dressed me up with joy, so that my whole being might sing praises to you and never stop. Lord, my God, I will give thanks to you forever. Just a great psalm. There's this idea kind of from death to life, a lament to praise, that God breathes resurrection. And that's the reason we're studying this psalm during the season, is the idea of resurrection. And God breathes resurrection into our lives. And this season is just a reminder that death can turn to life, and it can do that in my life and your life. So the application of the next step that I have for me today is what am I thankful for, since this is a psalm of thanksgiving, to count my blessings. And so I'd like to know what you got of this psalm. If you would share in the comments what you got, what stood out to you, what did God impress on your heart? What next steps is God asking you to take as you read this passage? And tomorrow we'll come back and share the intersections, my favorite day of the week, talk about the themes that we saw in these 4 passages this week. I got a lot of big news happening in the future. We've made some decisions when it comes to some of the projects I'm working on as a trainer, and I'm excited to share those with you. So look out for those in days ahead. But if you can do me that big favor and give me a testimonial, 1 to 3 sentence kind of deal of how the intersection is helping you, or what are you getting out of this method, because I want others to hear all about it. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Hope you have a great day, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Grace and peace.